Hey, welcome back all. This is Naresh again. In this video, we will go into another table format, that is a delta format. Uh, we will show, we quickly look at the what are the benefits it brings to the table, and then how can we set up and run this program from our local and explore the metadata structure for this delta format. Delta is a format that is as part of the Delta Lake. You get it. It's Databricks is supporting the company behind this. It's supporting this format, and it's like another other file formats, Iceberg and Hoodie, and it is also the some of the features it supports is, as I mentioned in the you are seeing in the screen, like the ACID transactions that like it is the same transactions supported by the other file formats also, and it is natively well integrated with the Spark, so it can handle the metadata handling very well with the huge set of data, and it will give the both the uh, streaming and batch unifications. So you can see the delta lake table for the both stream and batch use cases, and schema enforcement like the schema evolution, those things also you can handle that, and the time travel, that versioning, the way other formats are giving it is also gives the time travel, and also it support the upsets, asset transactions, schema evolution. These are the core principles that most of the systems are supporting, and this uh, delta lake is also going to support. In this video, let's get quickly look at a simple project I created to create a delta lake table. So I created some Maven project, and I added a set of dependencies, like I added the Maven Spark core dependency and the Spark SQL dependency and the delta core dependency. These are the three minimum Maven jars you need to be added for your project to be run in the local. So make sure you always go with the 2.13. As of today, I'm recording this video. For some reason, Scala 1.3, 2.13 is not working properly with the Delta Lake. So I'm going with the 2.12. But I'm going with the same latest Spark version of the 3.1 for 3.4.1. So having said that, this is an pom.xml entries, and then the creating a table or creating a delta format is a straightforward the way we do for the Hoodie and others. So all we need to do is create the Spark conf and set this session to delta Spark session, the way we enable high Iceberg table or Hoodie. In case of the delta, it should be a delta Spark session, and catalog is a delta catalog that we need to set so that the metadata gets created as per the delta format. And then warehouse directory, this is a standard warehouse directory for any Spark job it requires. So now I'm going to create some data frame with this schema, and I added the 3 rows to it, and I created a data frame out of it. So to write the data in the delta format, all you need to do is use the standard write options with the just the format as a delta, and then you need to tell where you wanted to write the delta table data other than the default warehouse directory. In my case, I am trying to write it into a directory under the trips delta. So this is the minimum configurations you required. So I'm sharing the Bitbucket link, GitHub link in the description of the video. You can get it. So when I run this program, I have already run it in my system. So this is the directory structure got created. So this is the trips delta, trips underscore delta. That's what I mentioned here. The directory got created here. Under the strip data, there is a metadata directory called the delta log. So here you have all the metadata related to the delta files. And then I created this written this table data as a partition by, okay, I think I forgot to put the, I overwritten this one. Let me uh, I partitioned by the city. So when I am writing that, I have a column as a city, so I put it as a partition by city. That's why I have the city is equal to Chennai, San Francisco, and San Paulo. So that's how it will create a partition structure, and inside that it will store the data in the a favorite columnar format with the Parquet snapping. And the interesting thing about is that these all file formats, sorry, these table formats, they create this metadata extensively. So this guy is also have the metadata created, and but that metadata format is a JSON file. Whenever you update something on the that directory or table, it will create a new files that will have all the details. So in this case, so if you see, the one interesting thing here is that, let's say, whenever you do an add a table, whenever it's create a Parquet file, it will add an entry with the add and path, and some of the information related to it. Okay, what is the min max, some metadata related to it. And whenever if it is removing it, files or directory, it will add an entry with the remove path, all this information related to it. So that's how this metadata will maintain all the historical files get added, Parquet files added, removed. So that information will be used for the uh, time travel or versioning information. Okay. Having said that, this is the metadata structure, and this is the Parquet uh, partition structure with this. So we can when we write the data to the table, it gets stored in that way. So to read the table, all we need to do is just we create a standard Spark conf and Spark session, and just we mention the format as in a delta, and then just give the path as a whatever the path that where the data gets stored. In our case, so this is the place, right? So we can give this path and then read it. Let's quickly run this in this one and see. Oh, I got some error. What is that? Hmm. Okay, maybe I'll do this way. I'll do this way. Let's write the data so that we can uh, read it properly. So I'm writing it now. Partition by. So I have written it, and I have written it. Then let's read that one. This may fail again. Oh no, it's not failed. Sorry. Yeah, we are able to read the data. We inserted the 3 records earlier, and we are able to read those 3 records uh, that we got inserted. And then on top of this, we can write our data frame ETL jobs to do some kind of ETL transformation and store it. That is a quick introduction about this Delta format. So in the coming videos, we will look into the other features of the Delta format. Thank you.